Tech, then speaking to Micah Adler, CEO and founder of Red Herring Award winner Fiksu. Thank you very much, Micah, for speaking to us today.
Thank you. Great to be here and great to speak with you guys.
Lovely to meet you. I've got a few questions for you.
Sounds great.
Your expertise. I'll start by asking you this one. Only 20% it's documented of mobile users who download an app actually use it beyond the first day. Fiksu partners say 50% of their users use it beyond the first day. So how do you, Fiksu, achieve a 250% increase in user adoption?
Well, one of the things that we do that's somewhat unique in the mobile space is we pay a lot of attention to specifically the long-term value of the customers. When we run targeting algorithms for our user acquisition campaigns, we don't focus on downloads. We focus on loyal, engaged users. And what this involves is placing the right ad in front of the right person at the right time, when they're most likely not just to download the app, but actually engage with the app on a long-term basis.
Oh, clever stuff. Well, moving on to the Free My Apps community now stands at 1.6 million monthly active users. So how did Fiksu build such a loyal and engaged community there?
Well, our core business, Fiksu for mobile apps, is really about user acquisition and user acquisition in mobile. And Free My Apps is a destination site with a very appealing value proposition to its users. So basically what we did was we turned our own user acquisitions on ourselves and acquired users for our webpage, for our app, in a manner very similar to what we do with the mobile apps. So this allowed us to acquire very loyal, engaged users in large volumes and to do so very cost effectively.
Well done. Thinking of the ad tech industry as a whole, what do you believe is the most innovative and exciting thing happening in ad tech at the moment?
Yeah, well, narrowing the field a little bit to the mobile space and specifically the mobile app space, I'm incredibly impressed with what Facebook has done in the last year or so. They introduced a completely new platform around mobile app installs, and now it's one of the most important app discovery and app promotion platforms in the entire space. It has really changed the way that people think about acquisition in terms of really focusing more on loyal users, engaged users, and actually ends up being very cost effective as well.
Thank you. Moving on, programmatic buying has to be the most exciting thing to happen to online advertising. So which sectors do you think are the early adopters and which sectors are yet to experience the benefits?
Well, like many things in ad tech, programmatic buying started really in the online space, the desktop space, and that's by far the furthest along of all the different areas where you could do programmatic real-time bidding. We are seeing a lot of stuff of interest happening in the mobile space as well. We actually do a fair bit there ourselves. We have a mobile app download-focused programmatic buying platform that is integrated throughout the industry. We receive over 100 billion bid requests every single month, so a volume larger than the number of Google searches, for instance, that happen in the United States. So mobile, although behind the desktop web, is actually catching up very quickly.
You mentioned the United States there. I just want to ask you, how do you think the ad tech market differs between the US, the UK, and say mainland Europe?
Yeah, a lot of different angles on that. There's certainly different types of players. We definitely see that big agencies have more of a role in, especially the UK. Probably a little less so in Europe, and even less so in the United States. From a technology perspective, it does seem to be that the US does end up being a little bit ahead of the rest of the world. A lot of things happening both in Silicon Valley as well as interesting things on the East Coast, Boston, which is where we're located as well. And then it doesn't all come from there, but that's sort of certainly a nexus for things. And then Asia, of course, is its own world as well. Interesting things happening over there, but different from Europe as well.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you for your time and speaking to us at Cloud Moves today, Micah. Enjoy the rest of the exhibition and a great week.
Thank you. Thank you.